first, let me congratulate you. Way to show up. At the Pittsburgh Steelers, every morning they say the first rule in getting better is showing up. You did that, right? And they also say the second rule is listening is a skill. And I just want to tell you one thing that made the difference in my career, the career of every Monogram winner, both on the field and off, and that is choosing your mindset. You're in uncertain times right now, and it doesn't matter who you are or where you are from. We all share similar experiences. Experience pain, loss, gain, success. And how you handle all of those things will be the difference in you winning and losing in life. It was my 7th day of practice my freshman year at Notre Dame, of which the first night I called my mom and said, hey, I want to come home. I don't like these guys. She said, hey, you're staying for a year, and hung up the phone on me, right? But my 7th day at football practice, I was getting my ass kicked. I literally got knocked out of my cleat. And at that point, I had a decision to make. And so I went to my dorm room that night, and I said, you know what? I am a great football player. I am here because I can play, and I will show everybody how great I am. And that's what your mindset consists of. 3 simple beliefs. I am, I can, I will. Belief. It is with your mindset that even in failure, you can find gratitude. Now, choosing your mindset is not easy. Nothing in life ever is. That's why you're at Notre Dame. But it's something you can do. And let's start with the words I am. When you speak the words I am, you immediately place yourself in the present, right? I am happy. I am angry. I am pissed off at my coach, right? All of these things place you in the present. But one of the things it also does is it helps you build resolve. I am a Muslim. And if I were to resign myself to what other people thought Muslims were, I would not be sitting here with you today. I am black. And if I allowed other people to make me the threat that's in their minds, I would not be sitting here with you today. So use the words I am when you're lost, when you're upset, when you're in the moment. Hey, I am prepared for this moment. And the best part is you don't even have to believe in yourself. We all know about Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest champions of all time. And my favorite quote of his is, I am the greatest. I called myself that before I knew I was. So even if you don't believe it, if you're going into a meeting, going onto the field, going into practice, going into a game, dealing with COVID, be honest with yourself. Give yourself some time and speak those words to find your presence and find your resolve. But I also know as a champion, it doesn't stop just there. Because at different times in my career, I've had to say, I am not listening. I am not trying hard enough. I am being arrogant. And this is where we go to the second piece of choosing your mindset with the words I can. It is with the words I can that even in your greatest failure, you can find the opportunities in front of you instead of the past behind you. Even in the NFL, Reggie knows this as well. And you call offenses, Derek as well. I see you on here, my man. There's 3 different ways offenses change plays in the NFL. One of them is kill, 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 which let's not even get into that, right? And another one is alert, alert. I asked my son, he's 6, I said, hey, what does alert mean? He goes, emergency, Dad, emergency. But the best offenses, the one that I won with Peyton Manning, the one that I played with Ben Roethlisberger, the best offenses use the word can. Hey, rocket, can, laser. You'll be in your stance thinking, oh, man, we can bust their ass. Here we go. And it's also with the words I can that I saved my career. Because in my 4th year in the NFL, I was arrogant and unwilling. I had a coach who wanted me to try new things and do different things. And instead of listening and instead of applying what's worked for me in the past while taking what works that they're coaching me with, I was arrogant and unwilling, and I got fired. How am I going to tell my wife in our first year of marriage that I lost my job in the NFL because I was arrogant and unwilling? How do I tell my friends who are coming to a game expecting tickets that I'm not even a Denver Bronco anymore? I even thought I couldn't go to the grocery store, right? All of these thoughts went around in my head as I had tears coming from my eyes and my hands were shaking in disbelief. But in that moment, I had a choice to make. I could choose to wallow in my self-pity, my arrogance, and my unwillingness, or I could choose this would be the beginning of a new me. And in choosing to go forward, I spoke the words, I can. I can make sure I never lose my job again because of my arrogance and unwilling. I can ask questions. I can put in extra time. I can eliminate distractions. Right? This applies for a job, right? I am interested in doing aerospace engineering. I can find somebody through the Notre Dame network, Irish Compass. I can send an email. We all know something you guys will find out. Everybody's dying to hire a former Notre Dame athlete. Getting a job is not going to be the difference. Finding a career you love will be. And you can do that. You can add skills. And even in that night, I said, I can stop at Panda Express to eat my feelings on the way home. That orange chicken, there's something magical in that, all right? I'm telling y'all, right? And I'm so happy I spoke those words, I can, so I could build myself up, because the very next morning I got a call by a man named Gary Kubiak, who's down at the Houston Texans. He said, hey, Ron, I think you can help us win. Why don't you come on down to Houston? I can do that, coach. And so I played 2 years in Houston. And then I went to the Kansas City Chiefs and played another full season, played in 16, started 16 games. At this point, almost 100 starts in the NFL. And after that season, the Kansas City Chiefs said, Ryan, we don't think you have any football left. I chose, they were wrong. And when you choose your mindset, people will be wrong about you all the time. So I said, I can practice and prepare to win a championship. I can help a team win, and I will be a champion. And sure enough, I got a call again from this man named Gary Kubiak, but this time he was with the Broncos, that same team who just 3 years earlier had fired me. He said, hey, Ryan, I need you. I need you to come help us win a championship, and I need you to show these young cats how to work. I can do that, coach. I can is in so many aspects of your life. You will find time and time again that your good is not good enough. Be the difference by choosing and looking at what you can do instead of what happened to you. But you almost must take one final step, and that's with the words, I will. It's not good enough to know who you are with your identity and have your willingness with I am and I can. You must actually do the work. That's what got you here. And you do that by speaking the words, I will. When you speak the words, I will, you celebrate a commitment to yourself and your dreams and your future. I used I am, I can, I will the night before the Super Bowl. I am terrified that my greatest achievement will be my greatest failure. I am also ready. I am prepared. I can go out and play football tomorrow. I can have the time of my life. I will be a champion. I even had to use it before the first play. I am distracted. We had Lady Gaga singing the national anthem in a red sequence dress. We had planes flying over. I mean, you are in the Super Bowl. It is unbelievable. Here you are. I am distracted. I can take a breath. I will run the play that's being played, right? Do all of these things. I chose my mindset at each and every point. And you can choose your mindset no matter what is happening in your life. I use it as a parent. I've used it as a Notre Dame graduate. Even in the NFL, I took an internship with CSU's athletic department. I said, I am interested in helping athletes succeed. I got there and I said, I cannot do this work. I will find something else to do. There's benefits in the knowledge you gain no matter what happens. The difference between you and your future is your mindset. There are 1,600 players in the NFL this year, and only 53 will call themselves champions. And it's because they choose a mindset that overcomes any and every obstacle they face, whether it's right now in coronavirus, on campus, in your sport, problems with your coach, problem with your team. Choose your mindset and change your world. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making it. And we are all a resource for you all the time. I'm going to send y'all my email right here in the chat. If you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. And one last piece of advice, don't tell people, hey, I need a job. That doesn't work for people like Don and myself and Reggie and Derek and Sean and Matt. Now, if you come to somebody and you say, hey, I'm really interested in being in broadcasting, Ryan, do you have any ideas in which I could connect with somebody? It's a totally different story. Don is the Don because he is a Don, right? And if you go to him, you say, Don, I'm really interested in insurance. I'd like to live in Cincinnati. Do you know anybody who you can maybe introduce me to? And you better get used to working for free like you're doing right now, because you're going to have to do that for a couple of years when you're digging for your diamonds, for your championships in your life. Thank you and congratulations. Go Irish.
And Ryan, can you buy your book that has a mindset of a champion? And where could we buy that?
Hey, you know what? If y'all want to email me, we'll have to check with compliance. Reggie, you might know, but if you want to shoot me an email, I can send you a copy of Mindset for Mastery, or you can check it out online on Amazon. And also you can check out ryanharris68.com, see what I'm up to, and see how I can help you. I'm a resource, and I'm happy to be on this board because so many of the board members you see on this call right now have been the difference in my life, that y'all know who you are. And I couldn't be prouder. And we are a different breed, Notre Dame athletes. We chose the tough path to come to Notre Dame. Believe in what led you here. Choose your mindset and kick some ass.